Raj and Sheila were married in 1985. They have 4 children, aged 20, 16, 13 and a 6-month boy that is still breastfed by Sheila. Raj and Sheila worked hard to improve their standard of living. 5 years ago, Sheila decided to sell her car given to her by her father to provide capital for her husband's business. With the assistance of Sheila's father, Raj's business prospered, and he achieved the status of a successful businessman. Both of them accumulated a lot of wealth, and they owned a number of houses, 2 pieces of industrial land, 3 luxury cars, and Rs 100,000 worth of shares. Recently, Raj met Nadine, an actress at an official function, and since then, there was no more understanding between Raj and Sheila. Raj plans to divorce Sheila to enable him to marry Nadine.
The first issue here is whether Sheila has the right to demand a portion of Raj's property as mentioned above because of their divorce. By applying Section 76(2) of the Law Reform Act, Sheila has the right to demand a portion of Raj's properties. The assets are matrimonial properties and the amount of the division of the assets will be considered by the court accordingly, as Sheila decided to sell her car given by her father to provide capital for Raj's business. And Raj's business had prospered and he achieved the status of a successful businessman with the assistance of Sheila's father. It showed that Sheila had contributed her money in order to support her husband's business. The similar situation can refer to the decided case of Yap Yen Piow and Hee Wee Eng and Usha Rani, daughter of Subramaniam, at the below.
The second issue is whether Sheila has the rights on the custody of her children. Since Raj has the intention to divorce Sheila, the issue of the custody of the children would become important as their parents would probably be separated soon. The law can refer to Section 88 of Law Reform Act 1976. In the current case, we believe that there is no issue regarding the first child because both parties would not be able to get the right of custody of the first child since the first child was already 20 years old. For the second and third child is able to express their independent opinion on who they wants to stay with after the divorce of her parents. It is not necessary that the right of custody of the child should be given to his parents, especially when it is not suitable to give them. Hence, it is wise to give the right of custody of this child to the grandparents since they are living together and the child will easily get used to stay with the person. While the fourth child did not reach yet the age to express his independent opinion, so the wish of the child would not be taken into account. The fact shows that the child is still breastfed by Sheila, thus it is important for the child to stay with his mother for his welfare and well-being as he desperately needs his mother to be with him.
The last issue was whether Raj can terminate his marriage with Sheila on the ground of dissolution by mutual consent. In the current case, Raj can terminate his marriage with Sheila on the ground of mutual consent by virtue of Section 52 of the Law Reform Act 1976. However, Raj must agree to pay maintenance to Sheila and they must have unanimous agreement regarding the custody of their children before the court grant their divorce.
In conclusion, the divorce between Raj and Sheila had raised 3 different issues. The conclusion will covers again all the outcomes of the 3 issues discussed above. The first issue is regard to the ancillary claim of their divorce. Sheila has the right to demand a portion of Raj's properties as she had contributed her money in order to support her husband's business. The assets are matrimonial properties and the amount of the division of the assets will be considered by the court accordingly. The second issue discussed the custodies of their children. We viewed that Sheila will only get the custody of her second and youngest child, while other children will not be given custody to her due to the reasons explained before. The last issue emphasizes the type of termination of their marriage. Based on the facts, Raj can terminate his marriage with Sheila on the ground of mutual consent if Raj had gotten the consent of divorce from Sheila and Raj agrees to give maintenance to Sheila. To sum it all, a decree of divorce will not raise just an issue as there will be a lot of issues needs to be discussed based on the facts of the marriage. A divorce also involves many parties, especially the children from the marriage itself. Hence, a petition of divorce must be made after long considerations depending on the circumstances of both the husband and wife.